Hi, it's Anna, your interpreter bestie. Today we're talking about the state of Missouri. So the website is a little bit limited. They want you to sign up for their account in order to get all the information, and I am not going to do that. So some of the information is blocked because it's behind that account. So I am reporting on anything I found outside of that. The basics are yes, Missouri does require some type of licensure or certification. I'm not sure if they consider it a licensure. This could be NIC, NAD, BEI. They lease one from Texas, so that one counts in their state. If you have in other states BEI, you'd have to do their conversion to make sure it's equivalent to their system. Also, they have the Michigan Interpreter Certification System, which is a quality assurance screening. That's a performance and written test they provide to be licensed in their state. They have an intern or practicum certification for ITP students. They also have something that's like a learner's permit. They call it the provisional certificate or learner's permit. And that's only for certain types of work. You have to pass the test of English proficiency and have a non-passing score on basic performance test. I believe this requires supervision as well. For educational, they have two types. They have the restricted certification in education, and that is renewed annually. It requires an EIPA of 4.0 or above, and if you did the elementary EIPA, then you would be allowed to interpret for K through 6. If you did the secondary EIPA, then that allows you to interpret in 7 through 12, those grades. They also have a provisional certificate related to educational. This is limited to 1 year. It does not renew, and there's a fee of $60. It requires a licensure, but I could not figure out the exact type that it requires. Also for out of state, so if you're planning to come to Missouri to work, you can do a temporary license, which allows up to 90 days every year. You have to have some type of licensure certification in the state that you live in and show that, and then you have to get that approval before you begin interpreting there. Working remotely in another state that has a location in Missouri, I'm not sure, so be careful with that. It wasn't stated explicitly. Again, it was hard to find everything because they wanted me to create an account to give me all the information, and I wasn't going to do that, so this is just the information that's readily available. If you're wanting to work in Missouri, check it out more. You could always contact someone there to get more information. But the basics were pretty easy to find. There are links below to help you explore more, and if you live or work in Missouri, let me know what I missed or what we don't know because you have an account. That'd be great. All right, thanks. Bye.